Washaki Ahamada is my name. I'm a student of social work and social administration at IUIU. Inshallah, when it comes to 9th December this year, I'm graduating with a bachelor's degree in social work and social administration. I also double as a resident district commissioner of Kumi district, representing His Excellency the President in that. At the age of 58, I chose and took a decision to go back to school, even when I missed earlier on, and had already began working with society in different capacities. By the time I joined this university, this time around, save for the other time when I attempted and I didn't complete, I joined when I was already a resident district commissioner. As a resident commissioner, my experience at the university, of course, we had some bit of challenges because I had to offer duty and also balance it with the studies at IUIU. I was privileged that I chose to do it over the weekend. It is what helped me to balance. When I came here, of course, by virtue of my position as an RDC, I had some privileges attached to my office, but because I was studying on the weekend, I made sure all those privileges do not suffice during my tenure here as a student, because here I was not on an official duty. It was my private pursuing of education. So while at the university, I had a privilege that my fellow students, those who knew me that I was an RDC, wanted to keep me in that position. But I worked hard to ensure that I come to the standard of just being a student so that I could fit in programs of the university. At the university, the experience I got here is that when you are mature and pursuing further studies, at times you find out that the issues you are taken through, some of them you seem to have practically been going through them, but because aligning them to an academic perspective needs training, and that is the very, very beautiful and good experience I found here. Because most of the things I was doing out there, while they similarly looked academic, but aligning them into academic line was lacking. So here, the training helped me to align that. My experience here is that when it comes to lectures, all of you, whether you are an RDC or you are a younger student pursuing formally, all of you are equal. And even when you go for tests, for exams, the same. What I got here is that I found a very, very, very friendly administration and teaching staff who had passion to ensure they guide us and mentor us to become also educationists with the time like we are about to graduate. Here, what I found here is that the discipline in this area here really gave me hope that we people who are passing through this university here, we are going through good hands, because all bad practices, like first of all, being a religious institution, behaving religiously is a must, whether you are a Muslim or not. All of us at that level, save for going for prayers, but to behave as people who respect Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, all of us were at par. Because here, bad practices like taking alcohol or smoking or uttering bad words and also not maintaining a friendly approach towards each other are forbidden. So it gave me to go through an experience of students going through here, and also mentored through being disciplined community members as we leave the university. The experience here is that lectures were conducted on time, and even our tests and exams were conducted on time. What I discovered here is that whoever comes within this university was cautioned not to attempt into any malpractices, either in normal behavior or during tests and exams. That one was taken as a very, very a serious issue, which helped us to go through and not even thinking, those who would think to do any malpractice wouldn't do, because here once one attempted to do that, is discontinued flatly without any further reference. The administration here, I found it very, very friendly, and especially for us who joined as older people, we were given the maximum attention, and also because of our nature, of my nature of work as an RDC, I had pressures here and there, but when I could explain to our lecturers and administration, they could understand me. My humble advice and appeal to the general public out there is that let us value education. Without education at the moment, you have no clear life, you have no clear future. Even with us Muslims, when it came to anointing Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam as the prophet of Allah, the first thing was to interest him to read, meaning to study. So which means education is very, very important. At the moment, whether you are in the PDM or in government programs, you need to have minimum education for you even to transact. Because even if you're a committee member accessing PDM, you need to have got some knowledge. Whether transacting in the banks, you need to have some knowledge, because all of these automated transactions require some minimal education. Therefore, I want to appeal to you that those of my age who missed education earlier should come, but also parents and guardians out there, ensure you help the younger ones to pursue education, because pursuing it at the early stage is a bit easier than when you have demands. Like me, I had to be an RDC, but also balancing it with the education. So once we do that, we shall live into a perfect society to enjoy and do work professionally. Yeah, having been here for all this time and come to graduating on 9, I've now perfectly known that it is possible. Now that it is possible, after graduating, I will be looking into upgrading again, at least with a diploma in the professionalizing one of the lines, but also pursuing my master's degree so that I can widen knowledge and maybe in the future become one of the consultants or lecturers, my colleagues who may be joining university or even out there.